Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Tucker's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Killer. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Taker.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as these guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He fires off the combination there and it lands. A little defense turns to offense by Tucker. Well-placed counter punch by Tucker. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Halfway through round number one.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Thunder. Last 10 seconds of this first round. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
How about that? Back to back he lands by the Killer. Very nice defensive guard there. well-placed counterpunch by Tucker. Good job protecting himself. Now that's some fine work right there by Tucker. Didn't get it done going to the body there. What a good counterpunch by Tucker.
Halfway through round number 2.
Devastating blow by Tucker.
Body shot, up and down, side to side.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him.
Very good work with that power hand right there. Good, strong, straight shot. So effective as a power shot.
Yeah, it is, and he's pivoting into it. Look at the way he's turning on his foot, and he's putting his back into it. Beautiful.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Work the body. Keep moving, keep moving, move, keep moving around the ring.
10 seconds to go in this round.
Side to side, move your
Able to
head.
block that away. It was targeted for his head. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Good block by Tucker. And that is some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Thunder. What a chin.
And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
You're not pace yourself.
Very precise double jab by Tucker. A headshot blocked. Good job with another left hand.
Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
Smart counterpunch by Tucker. Tucker's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter,
throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Good job protecting himself. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Good block there by Tucker. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the killer. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Tucker's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Tucker. Tucker's doing a very nice job here. I like how he's able to land some shots at longer range. It keeps him away from his opponent's power, but yet allows him to control things.
Well, first of all, he understands how to do those things. He's been trained in the gym. But he also recognizes what his opponent can't do. He understands that he has an opportunity to fight this kind of fight because he's got a slow-footed, cement-footed guy in front of him.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Blocks that belt line well. Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Able to show you his blocking ability. Good looking counterpunch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Blocks away that headshot. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Good looking counterpunch. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
What a good counterpunch by Tucker. Well, he knew it was a smart strategy,
to stay on the outside. He probably didn't know it was going to pay off this well because he's just getting to his guy easy.
Oh, yeah, if he was in the casino, I'm telling you, it's all coming up cherries for him. But right now, if his opponent has any shot to hit that jackpot, he needs to move that head, move those feet, get inside.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Tucker's staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside.
Tucker's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Use your feet.
Good block there by Tucker. Seconds remaining in this round. Good job with another left hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Showing you some defense there with the block. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Good block by Tucker. Good job staying away from the danger there. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Tucker. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging them nuggets.
Holy cow! Tucker's been stunned.
He'll throw some punches here.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. He comes back with the left hand again. Tucker's shown us that if he pulls this trigger,
he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tucker. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him, not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Thunder. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The killer's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Good defensive skill. Tucker's fighting real smart here on the outside. Tucker's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities. And he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now.
Holy cow! The killer's been stunned. Looking counter punch. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
And a sharp counter punch by Tucker. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Blocks that punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good return fire that time. A headshot blocked. Trigger right away with the
the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now they're trading blows. Blocks that belt line well. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Tucker's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are. Oh, the killer's almost out of it there. Great combination. He is down on the mat. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Tucker's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? Is taking his opponent's jab away.
The killer's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place, or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember?
Wow! The killer's stunned and he is hurt. Tucker's got the right idea right here. He cannot be swarmed and smothered like it's a wet blanket with his opponent draped on him. He needs to create that space. He has to push off. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice block by Tucker. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Devastating blow by Tucker. For him himself, and it's a left hand. Good work. 2 clean shots get in by Thunder. See, he's got his, there it is. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Work the body.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Wow, is he defensively sound. Well-placed counterpunch by Tucker. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Oh, the killer, stunned and staggered.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
And there's a clinch after clearly being
Come on now,
damaged.
guys. Keep it.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
And he pulls the trigger again. Blocks the headshot. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do so is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to the...
Holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Tucker is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Clearly, he is fatigued. He went down earlier, and he just does not have the energy level that he had once before. In my eyes, that means the other guy's going to have a high energy level because that's a motivation. That's inspiration. I can go out there and win this fight right now. Oh, and there you go. Tucker's stunned, and he is hurt.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
And yet another jab lands. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Able to dismiss it. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Good block there by Tucker. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the killer. Takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. We come to the end of this round, and likely a much-needed break for these two warriors because they have been non-stop.
No, they don't know how to fight any other way. They came in, they introduced themselves to the middle of the ring, and they've been there all night.
And there he counters back against his opponent. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Combination by Tucker. Wow! Oh, he is knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's got the heart of a warrior to get up again. He beat the count again there. And a well-placed counter by Tucker. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Gets rid of that body shot.
Get in there. Let's go. Keep moving.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking...
There it is! The killer's in bad shape.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
And a well-targeted combination by Tucker. The combo lands upstairs. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Thunder, Taker.
Tucker's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.